first name and your last name?
Bernice, Bass, Bass.
All right. And then I know you didn't know Alicia, but as a mother yourself, a community member, you wanted to come down here. Why was it important to you?
Actually, I couldn't sleep knowing that we all have children, and it hits home when it's somebody's child. The violence has to stop. We don't know what it was, what it is. It just got to stop. These babies are dying. They getting shot. It's too much in the community right now. We need to pray. We need to pray until something happens. He said push. Pray until something happens. We got to do it.
And I saw you comforting Miranda here. I know that you haven't met her until today. Why was it important for you to comfort Miranda?
God sent his people out to do the work in flesh. And I felt like when I seen her sitting here, I seen her tears and I felt it. And I just wanted to hold her. Just like we do. We want to hold our babies. And I ask everybody, when your baby get home today, hug your baby. We don't know if they're going to come home from school. That's crazy. Just hold your baby.
And I know you were mentioning about the security measures. So I know this is a closed campus, but what do you think needs to happen in order to keep this campus safe?
I just know that Edison gates are locked. Like, I live closer to Edison. I went to Stag. I feel like somebody need to be sitting at that gate at all times. I ain't saying it got to be a police, but at least have a walkie-talkie, have something. Nobody should be able to come in. We got to cover our kids. We got to cover them any way, any means necessary. That's what it is. Any means necessary.
Anything else you'd like to add, Ms. Bernice?
I just ask the community to come together. We need to go to each school. We at Stag today. I pray that it ain't at no other school tomorrow. So I think we just, as a community, need to come together and start praying and start knowing that our kids are important. They are our today, not our tomorrow, but they are our today.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you.
Could we get the spelling of your name, please, again?
Oh.
It's Bernice, Bass, Bass.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I don't see her every day, but she's always been good friends with my sister. Her sister, they've always been really good friends since kindergarten. So their family knows our family.
So Miranda, such a heavy loss. What do you want to share with the community about who Alicia was to you?
I just want to say that she just always had the biggest smile. She was all about her family. Her family was all about her. She's, very close to her siblings. And I know that it's going to be really, really hard. If it's hard on the community, I can only imagine how hard it is on them.
And you said that you graduated from STAG in 2016, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of security, because I know everyone is baffled as to how this could happen.
Right.
When you went to school here, what was the security like?
I mean, the security was at least, you'd come to the gate and you'd see whether it's somebody on their golf cart or, not even being able to be in the hallway without having a hall pass. And then if you look around right now, we heard the superintendent yesterday say that he was going to make measures at least, better for our kids to finish school this week. But there really doesn't seem like any secured school, to be honest. It doesn't. So
what do you think needs to happen?
I mean, for me, I feel like I heard the superintendent yesterday say that, he has to send his son to school. But you're thinking about sending your son to school. You're not thinking about getting the phone call that you're not going to go pick up your son from school. And that's where we need to put ourselves.
Put yourselves in Alicia's family's shoes. And is it Alicia or Alicia?
It's Alicia.
Alicia, okay. And, is there anything else that you'd like to share about Alicia?
I don't really know much more we could say. I mean, it's just really so senseless. I have a little sister, and that's they're really good friends, and to think that could be my sister, it's just heartbreaking. We just need to keep them close and, just tell them that we love them and just pray that none of us have to deal with this. But we also need to just come together and let the parents and the family know that we're here, we're praying, and, we're going to come together and do what we can for them.
Thank you, Miranda. And how do you spell your first name and last name?
It's Miranda, Garcia, Garcia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're with an organization called Lutheran Church Charities, and so what we do is when there's been a crisis and we've been invited into a facility or the area, then we are just here to bring comfort to those that are suffering and in need, and just trying to help them start to process some of their emotions that they're dealing with. And so that's really what we're here to do. We actually have 5 of these comfort dogs in Northern California. 3 are here today. Rahab is from Stockton. We have Micah from Yuba City, and we have Ruben from, no, let me say that again. We have Ruben from Yuba City, Micah's from Elk Grove. And then we have other dogs as well that we call in when needed.
And what does it look like when you get onto a situation or a scene or a campus like this for this work?
You know, there's a lot of sadness right now, and there's just a lot of what both the teachers, the faculty, the students, they're just processing what's happening, and so every situation's different, and we're just there to do whatever we can. We can't tell them why. We can't tell them that everything will be okay, but what we can do is in that moment give them some extra mercy and love and support.
How long will you be on campus?
I don't know about that yet. We are still being questioned on that, and we will come back as they request. So I think that this will be an ongoing process that will be here, I'm sure, multiple times in the upcoming weeks.
And your first name and last name again?
Deborah Ryder, Debrarider.
And your official with the organization?
So I am actually called a top dog. So I'm with Lutheran Church Charities, but for St. Andrew's Lutheran Church here in Stockton. And all the churches that have these dogs have somebody called a top dog that oversees the program. And so yeah, I'm the top dog.
Thank you. And for people that don't know, when you're on campus, with a comfort dog like this, what does that look like? Is that someone talking to you, petting the dog?
All of it. It can be all of it, absolutely. It and each person might be different. So we will let them not even say, sometimes people don't even say a word. They might just want to pet the dog, and that is fine too. Other people want to hug. Other people want to try to laugh at something for a little bit. And so every situation, every person we come in contact with, it will be a different experience for that person.
Thank you so much.
Can the dogs sense anything?
Absolutely.